Hello mates, welcome to Full Stack Java Developer. I am Kiran Jadhav here. In this session, I will teach you Spring Boot with Apache Kafka. See why we are going to use Apache Kafka. Apache Kafka it is used for streaming platform for messaging services in Java, and it help us to asynchronous communication as well. Then before going ahead, we'll see some theory parts here. See, what is Apache Kafka? Apache Kafka, it is a distributed event streaming platform designed for handling real-time data feeds. It is used for high throughput, fault tolerance, and scalable data streaming and messaging services. Kafka is commonly used in event-driven architectures, microservices, log processing, and real-time analytics. Now we'll simply come up with the main components of Apache Kafka. See, there is available producer, broker, topic, partition, consumer, Zookeeper. For that perspective, I am just giving the one real-time example. See, everyone nowadays they are using smartphone and they are using WhatsApp messaging services. Then in WhatsApp we have available like group. Then in group there is available admin and admin able to add some members there. Then admin you can simply say consider as a producer, right? Publish the messages in group, right? You can simply select publish write data to Kafka topics. Then broker it means you can simply say WhatsApp platform this is the broker, like Kafka server that stores and manages messages. Topic it means you can simply say this is the group it means topic, a category to which record are sent by producers and read by consumers. Partition it means you can simply say number of messages, like a topic is split into partitions to allow parallel processing. And consumer it means you can simply say like member we have available, they are going to read those messages. But sometimes what happen, publisher goes to publish the message like group member, group admin, right? Then once message is published, then some members data is on, some they have data is off, right? Then it's not possible to like read all the message at same time. Then once they are going to data on in mobile device, that time they are going to read these messages. Then consumer like read data from Kafka topics. And Zookeeper you can simply select manage Kafka cluster metadata and configurations. Like this is somehow high level like key components of Apache Kafka, and those theory I will share with you to understand in detail. And this session I will go ahead with very basics from scratch. You need to follow this session, you will be able to learn Apache Kafka in detail. For that perspective, we'll simply start with our practical session. Then see, there are available 8 steps. You need to follow those 8 steps here, and at the end you will be able to see the running application using Apache Kafka. The first step, download Apache Kafka. For that perspective, I given already this URL here, and same step I am also following in this session. Simply come up with the Chrome browser and just paste the URL, and here we are going to download the Apache Kafka. For supported releases, latest version is 3.9.0 and I am preferring here Scala 2.13. Simply click on that. It will start with the download. Once downloaded successfully, then this will be zip file. You can simply right click and go ahead with the extract it. And once extracted, then in local disk C, whatever your device, your system available, there you can simply create the folder like Kafka. See, here the Kafka is downloaded successfully. Then go ahead with the extract. See, now extracted also successfully. Then we'll copy our Kafka folder from here and coming to local disk C. In my local disk C, I'm just using Ctrl Shift N. It creates the new folder, giving the folder name as Kafka, and inside that folder I am just going to paste whatever extracted folder for Kafka there, right? Yes. Once it's done, the next step, like extract the zip file and copy into that particular folder. We already done this step. Then third number step, open PowerShell and move to Kafka folder. For that perspective, you can simply press the Windows button and there you can simply type PowerShell. Then right click on that and use run as an administrator. Then click on yes. Then here you can simply use you can simply type here cd, then C drive we have available there Kafka folder. I am pressing the tab button there. See, it will open the Kafka. Next we have inside Kafka there is available Kafka version as well, right? Yeah, we have Kafka. Then you can simply say Kafka 2.13.3.90. You can simply come up with this folder. Perfect. Then once you are coming here, the next step, see, next step is set JDK path, step number 4. Then I will copy this and paste as it is here. See, this one also done. Now coming to fifth number step, like we are just going to run here Zookeeper. Then copy this command and paste as it is. It will start the Zookeeper here. See, I hope you are able to see the log. Zookeeper is started here successfully. Perfect. Now coming to next. Next we are going to start here Kafka server. For that perspective, again we need to open the PowerShell here. Okay. Then you can simply open the PowerShell and move to our Kafka folder. For that perspective, I am just pressing here PowerShell. You can simply come up with here. Simply right click, run as administrator. Click on yes. Then we'll maximize the size of screen. Simply use CD. Then C drive. We have available there Kafka folder. Under Kafka again we have available this Kafka version. The next step, we'll set the JDK path here. JDK path set successfully. Then we'll start with our Kafka server. Copy the command and paste it here. See, it will take some time to start the Kafka server. Then meanwhile, we'll come up with the 6 number step, like we are going to download the Offset Explorer software there. Then copy this URL and again coming to Chrome browser, and simply you can come up with the download here. This is, you can simply say Kafka tool website here, official web page, and then here I am using Windows 64-bit. That's why I'm going to download compatible version of our this Offset Explorer. And once it downloaded, then we'll go ahead with the installation. And installation part is again very easy. Everything I will show you from scratch. Then see, the software is downloaded successfully here. Then simply double click and we are going to follow next and then do it finish. Simply click on yes here. Click on next. I accept the agreement here. Check the radio box. Next. Again you can simply click on finish. See, and once it finish, then simply open the software Offset Explorer. Just goes to Windows, type Offset Explorer. Then we are just going to open the software here. See, then the 8 number step also done, right? Then click on I agree. See, 6 number step, right? See, we have downloaded software, we have installed it. The 7 number step, open this Offset Explorer software, and then we are giving the cluster name there, right? Whatever. Then I am just going to follow this cluster name here, full stack project local Kafka. Then simply come back to here. You can simply come up with the file in your local. Initially this will be blank. Actually I am working on some projects, that's why I added number of projects here, but in your case this will be blank, right? Empty. Now you can simply come up with the file, then add new connection. Then here I am giving, this is cluster name as full stack project local Kafka. Then the URL we are passing here, this is, you can simply say bootstrap server URL, right? Yeah, the URL I am going to pass here, this is localhost :9092. This is default URL, you can simply say. Now you can simply select here cluster version. Here I am selecting 3.3 in my local. Then click on ping. It's showing server listening on this specified port. Then click on OK. Now click on add. See, here we have added this one, right? Full stack project local Kafka. Now inside that we are just coming with the topic. See, and here we are going to add the topic. How to add topic? You can simply click on plus icon here and give the topic name. Whatever name of topic you want, you can simply give the name of this particular topic. Then here I am just giving topic name as, you can say full stack topic. You can give any name, you have freedom. And now you can simply click on add, and topic created successfully. See, here is our topic is created successfully. Perfect. The next step, you can simply come up with these properties. Instead of byte array, you can simply select here string, because message also we are going to print as a string, because we are trying to read this message. That's why. Now coming inside these partitions, then we have available here partition 0. Coming with the data, just click on plus icon here, add single message. I want to add single message here, hi, and I'm giving the message, welcome to full stack Java developer. Then click on add. See, I don't want to add more messages, that's why I'm going to click on no. And then you can simply click on, this is play icon available here, right? Retrieve message you can say. Then see, here is key and this is their value. Like such a way we are able to handle in offset explorer, as you can simply say like local Kafka. Then these steps we done with those, all these like 7 steps. Now we'll come up with our next step. This is create the Spring Boot application for producer and consumer service. Then we'll start with our Spring Boot application. Then here simply come up with the Spring initializer. You can simply type Spring initializer. We are creating the Spring Boot application here. Then first application, like we are just going to select project as Maven, language as Java, Spring Boot version, latest version I am using. And this is project metadata, it means information about our project. I am passing here com.fullstack. This is the group, it means package name. Base package you can simply consider. And the application name, this is producer service. Now refactor the base package. Then packaging as Java version 17. Then adding dependencies, we are adding here DevTool for live load. Next we are adding Lombok, it will help us to reduce the boilerplate code. Next we are adding here Spring Wave. This is inbuilt Tomcat server available there, it will help us to create the REST APIs. Next we are adding here Apache Kafka. This is, you can simply say, Spring for Apache Kafka, publish, subscribe, store and process stream of records. Now simply click on generate. Within minute production ready application will be available. We require the one more application. This application name we are going to say this is consumer service. Then simply refactor the base package here and click on generate. See, such a way we have created here 2 applications successfully. Then I will copy those 2 applications and coming to our particular folder. In my local disk C, I am just coming inside here and using Ctrl+Shift+N. Here I am giving the folder name as application, and there I want to add our Spring Boot applications. Like this is producer service. You can simply right click and go ahead with the extract. See, it's extracted successfully. Then we'll copy the path of our application, coming to IntelliJ IDEA, coming to file. Then there is option available file, new, project from existing sources, and simply give the path of our application, right? See, here is the path of our application. This is, you can simply say, our producer service. Simply click on OK. Then here should select import project from external model as Maven and then click on create. Then I want to open in new window, it will open in another window. Coming to next is we have available their project. We'll just come back to here, and the next is consumer service. Simply right click, go ahead with the extract. Yes, extracted successfully. Then we'll copy the path of our application and again coming to IntelliJ IDEA. Simply come with the file, new, project from existing sources, giving here consumer service. Perfect. Then click on create. I want to open in new window, it means another window you can simply consider. Perfect. Then now coming to here, first thing like pom.xml for our producer service. See, here is pom.xml file. If you want to add Lombok enable things, then you can simply come back to here, and here plugin we have available, right? Yeah, those plugin I am just going to add Lombok hard-coded dependency there. It's not required if you are not going to use Lombok. Okay, then for that perspective I will copy it from my local application, and you can simply refer our GitHub repo for that. The next we require here same like Lombok dependency we required for our consumer as well. Then I'm just going to paste there also. You can simply come back to here, and this existing I will delete, and I will add here hard-coded Lombok dependency, right? Coming to next is we are adding here Swagger UI dependency for API testing perspective in pom.xml file. See, here is we have available dependencies. Under dependencies, you can add this Swagger UI dependency. If you want to add in consumer, then you can simply go to the consumer as well, and there you can add. You have API testing perspective Postman. If you are using Postman, then you don't require this Swagger, but if you are using Swagger UI, then you can simply add the Swagger UI dependency as well. Perfect. Now coming back to our producer service here, coming to properties file, src main, there is available resources application.properties file. I will add the properties file from my existing application for our producer service. Yes, see, and here we have given the port number as 9191 because we have two services available. If you are using default port number, it will give us the port already exist. That's why we are giving here server.port equal to somehow 4-digit port number. And corresponding, we have added here bootstrap server. You can simply select port as well. Next, we have added here, this is Spring Kafka producer key serializable, and same thing we have added for here value serializer as well. And the Kafka topic name here we have given full stack project. Now coming to our consumer service perspective also, we are just going to add, this is, you can simply say, our properties. Coming to src, there is main, we have resources and properties available there. Here also we have given Kafka topic name as full stack project, and the group ID we have given here my group. You can give any group name whatever you want to give. Then now we'll start with the build of our application. Simply come with the Maven and then do maven clean space install. Same we'll do for our producer service as well. Simply come up with the Maven and then you can do clean space install. Perfect. Now coming to src main java com.fullstack, right click on that, new package. The package name I am giving here, this is service package we are going to create. One more package we required here, new package. The package name I am giving here controller package. You can simply say this is, we are giving the package name as controller package. Then in service package, like we are just going to create there our class, this class name as producer service. Simply right click here, new java class, you can say producer service, and within controller package we are creating new java class as producer controller. Now coming to producer service, annotate with @service annotation there. You can simply use @service. Here I am using, like, maximizing the size of screen to see in detail. Then we are adding here @auto by8 because we are not creating the object by using new keyword. We are just using here @auto by8, and this will be, you can simply say, Kafka template we required here. Yes, and this is the reference of our Kafka template, you can simply consider. Now we are reading the value for this topic name. Then I am just adding the here, this is variable, you can simply say string type of topic name, and this value we are reading from our properties. How we are going to read this value? You can simply use @value annotation here, @value annotation. This is interrogation, you can simply say. Okay, how to read the properties data in our Java application by using @value in .java file, right? Yes. Then here I am using $sign symbol, and in that we are passing, this is Kafka topic name. Coming to next, we are creating here method I am giving here, this is public void send message. We are passing here string type of message, and this message we are getting from Postman as Swagger UI, yeah, end user, you can simply say. Then we are calling here, this is Kafka template dot send, and we are passing here topic name and corresponding message as well, ending with semicolon. Control A, Alt, Control L. This is the shortcut key to format the code base. Perfect. Now coming to product controller, then simply annotate with here @rest controller. You can simply annotate with @rest controller. Now inside that we are calling here @auto by8, and this will be, you can simply say, private. We are calling here, this is producer service, because whatever methods available there we are going to call from our API layer. Now I am writing the here API, this is our post mapping, and the API name we are just giving here send. If you want to pass your request mapping, you can go ahead and pass request mapping as well. Now I'm adding here, this is public. You can say this will be response entity. It will be type of our string, and we are giving the method name as send message. And if you are passing post mapping, then definitely we require a request body, and this will be type of string type of message we are going to pass there. Then I'm just going to call here producer service dot send message, and we are giving here, this is the message whatever we are going to pass from postman as Swagger UI. Then use here return, this will be response entity dot okay, and we are passing here string type of message. Once we have click on send, then we are going to say please check message on offset explorer. We have the software available here, right? Offset explorer. Like this is the message you will get as a response there. Okay. Control A, Alt Control L, it will format the code base. Then this way we done with our producer service. Then if you want to run this application, then you can simply come up with here and simply start our application. Perfect. Now coming to next is our consumer service. For that perspective, we'll simply come up with the Java, and here you can say like we built it successfully there, right? Then you can simply refresh our application, and now we'll come up with the com.fullstack. Right click on that, new package. The package name I am giving here, this is, you can simply consider as a service package here. For consumer service we don't require the controller. Now right click on that service package, new Java class. I'm giving here, this is consumer service. Now simply click on OK. Then maximize the size of screen here. Annotate with @service. This is mandatory annotation always, okay, for service layer. Next we are using here, we are just going to create the method. You can simply say the method I am giving here, this will be public, and we are passing here, this is white listen, and inside that we are passing here, this is consumer record, and you can simply say this will be record. Now if you want to print it by using system.out.println, you can print it, but if you want to print by using logger, right, then you can use slf4j. That's why we use here Lombok actually, okay. Yes, slf4j, it's help us to print the log. Then I'm just going to call here log.info, and you can simply say this will be like whatever we have available record dot value, we are going to print it. And here you can simply say this is our consumer message, this is consumer message. Yes. Then within that method, like method level annotation, we are calling here, this is our Kafka listener. Like Kafka listener, it will help us to consume those messages by using topics and group ID. Then what is the topic name we are going to pass? Then topic name we have available in properties file. I will just add, this is Kafka.topic name, right? Yeah, this one you can simply add as it is. And comma separated, we are giving here, this will be our group ID. Then whatever group ID we have given in properties file, right, same will copy from here as well, and then you can simply give the input here. Control A, Alt Control L, it will format the code base. Like such a way we done with our consumer service as well. Then this is the right time to go ahead and start our application. Like within 30 minutes we done with like our entire application as well, right? Apache Kafka. Then see, it will take some time. Then once it like up and running, then we start with our Postman API here. We already started the producer service, right? It's up and running on port number 9191. And if you are checking with the consumer service it's working on 9192 port number. See one screen. Yes, right, it started, correct, perfect. Then next step will come up with the here, and we are just going to send the message in your local. You can simply type it manually, localhost : then 9191 send, and here you can simply use the HTTP method as post. And here I want to say like, hey, welcome to full stack Java developer Pune, right? Just click on send, it will send the message. See one screen, right? It's showing please check message on offset explorer. Then we'll come up with the offset explorer and whatever we have created there, right? Then full stack topic, we are not this topic, which is the topic we have given, the topic name full stack project, I hope we have given here, right? Yes, you can simply check here application.properties, full stack project. This is our topic name we have given here, correct? Then we are just checking here. You can simply come back to here again. Full stack Kafka will check there. Topic name, yeah, here is full stack project. Then simply come with the partitions, partition 0. Simply try to run it. See it giving here, this is like byte data. Then you can simply come with the properties, and then here itself, right, properties. Then instead of byte array, you can simply select here string. This is the content type we are trying to print, not the byte array. Then click on update, then do the refresh, and I can come up with the partition 0, and simply you can come up with here data and run it. It will print welcome to full stack Java developer Pune. It means whatever we are expecting. Suppose you are expecting somehow other output, like here I am passing this is the input, you can simply say like address, correct? Then run it. See, please check message on offset explorer. We'll come back to here, and again you can simply run it here. See, here is our address, like welcome to full stack Java developer Pune, and we have given the address as well. This is just message I am giving here for your understanding, like end-to-end application is working as expected. And here we test this application by using Postman API, but if you want to like test this application by using Swagger UI, then I will recommend you can simply come up with the here and simply type localhost, then you can say Swagger URL we have available here, right, swagger-ui.html. then I will give the correct URL here, and here you can simply pass 9191. So it giving file level error issue. Then we'll do one thing, we'll stop our application and simply reload our application. I hope we haven't reloaded it. Okay, once you are building your application, a clean space install. After that, always good practices, try to reload the application. Okay, and then you can go ahead and start the application. See, we have just started our application again. Same, if you want to do, you can do for consumer service as well. Okay, yeah, but at least once we are going to reload this application, we are able to see our Swagger app and running there, correct? Then come back to here, refresh the URL. See, Swagger is up and running, perfect. Now send whatever message you want to give. You can simply click on try it out, and the message, if I am just giving here, this is like you can say welcome to Pune, Maharashtra, India. Then see, simply click on execute. It will give us the response, like response is please check message on offset explorer. Again we'll come back to here and simply click on run. See, here is the output, welcome to Pune, Maharashtra, India. Again, if you want same output here, like whatever we are passing, correct, this is address, you can pass whatever data you want to pass there actually as a message platform. Then again I'm coming back to on Swagger UI, and I'm passing here, this is the data actually as a request payload. Okay, this is address of our full stack Java developer office. Now simply click on execute. Again within milliseconds it giving the response, please check message on offset explorer. We are very excited to see, right? Then again run it, you will be able to see the like message comes here actually, right? Here our producer service, it means publish the messages. How? By using controller we are passing here, this is the post mapping, and accordingly we are going to give this message to our consumer by using Kafka template. Itself available which method? Send method available there with the help of our topic name. And coming to consumer service, see, in consumer service like easily you are able to see the things here, right? Yeah, see, consumer service perspective you can simply say like we don't have the controller, it just goes to consume the service. It means listening those messages actually whatever like producer goes to publish. For that perspective we are using annotation here at Kafka listener, and this is the topic and the corresponding group ID we are passing here. Then by using this consumer records we are able to print those value as well in local also. If you want to pass sysout, you can pass sysout, otherwise you can simply use the log.info as well. Perfect. Such a way like we handle entire sessions, and I explain at my base level here. But if you want to again go ahead with the in detail theory part, this theory also I will add in our YouTube description box as well as on GitHub as well. The entire things I will add on GitHub also. Okay, then please follow the session entire, and if you are facing any difficulties, feel free to add your errors in comment box. I will help you from YouTube as well. Then this application I want to commit on GitHub. For that perspective, we'll copy both the applications from local here. See, first I will copy the producer service. Yeah, this is our producer service here, right? Yes. And then I will add in GitHub folder. I'm just coming with my local. Yeah, local this D drive. I already created the GitHub folder. Yeah, and here I'm just going to paste those applications. This is producer service. We have one more available there. This is our consumer service. Yes, paste it here. Once it's done, then coming to here again, I already created the GitHub URL for that. Now I'm just going to commit those data. Git add, you can simply say dot. Next, git, you can simply say commit -m, and this is initial commit. If you want to use git GUI, you can use the git GUI. If you want to use commit the changes from IntelliJ, you can commit from there as well. Then git push I am using, it will push the changes on GitHub repository. Now we'll simply come back to here. This is GitHub repo. You will be able to see all the things here actually. If you want to check the theory part, just open here a readme.md file. Once you open it, the 8 steps available here. The Kafka nodes also I added here at my base level actually. Please follow this entire nodes. You will get each and every components in detail idea. I given here all the example of our WhatsApp messaging, and initially the Kafka started with the LinkedIn messaging platform actually, and nowadays like Facebook, whatever messaging platform, they are always using Apache Kafka for asynchronous communication perspective, right? And we have day-to-day best example available of WhatsApp as well. Then what are the key features of Apache Kafka? Everything added in detail. Okay, and 2 steps you can simply follow. Easily you are able to run your first Apache Kafka application by using Spring Boot. And if you want to check the projects, then you can simply come back to here and simply open the consumer service. You can simply come with the service. In main there is Java com.fullstack, and there is available service here, consumer service. If you want to check like our properties, then you can simply come back to here src main. There is available resources. See, here is available properties. Same, if you want to check for our producer service, you can simply come with the producer service, src main, then again com.fullstack. There is controller. You can simply check the controller layer, right? Yeah, you can check the service and properties file as well. Like everything is available on GitHub, and this is open platform actually. We have created our own application. You can use for your learning perspective this application. Until if you are facing any difficulties at any time, you can feel free to add your comments on our YouTube comment box. I will be available here to help you. And thanks for watching this video. Please do like, share, subscribe the channel to get more updates, and see you in next video.